Consistency, the quiet force that shapes destinies, molds habits, and transforms dreams into achievements. While motivation is an electrifying spark, a burst of energy that ignites our ambitions, it is consistency that sustains the flame. Many chase the thrill of inspiration, but few realize that without daily discipline, motivation quickly fades. To understand the true power of consistency, let's journey through an inspiring story, a testament to how steadfast effort eclipses fleeting passion. Imagine a young man named David, brimming with ambition, eager to change his life for the better. He dreamed of running a marathon, although he had never run more than a few blocks in his entire life. One evening, after watching a documentary about endurance athletes, he felt a surge of motivation. He laced up his shoes and sprinted out the door, pushing himself harder than ever before. But within 10 minutes, his energy fizzled, and he returned home exhausted and defeated. The next morning, David woke up sore and dispirited. The motivation from the night before was gone, replaced by doubts and the comfort of his old routine. This cycle repeated itself for weeks, moments of inspiration followed by disappointment. His dream of running a marathon began to feel impossible. One day, his older sister, a seasoned runner, saw his struggle and offered a simple piece of advice. Don't wait for motivation. Start small and be consistent. Run every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. The idea seemed almost too simple, but David decided to trust her. On the first day, he jogged around the block, barely breaking a sweat. It seemed insignificant, but he marked it down in his journal. The next day, he ran the same route, and again the day after. Gradually, his legs grew stronger, his breathing steadied. After a week, he extended his run by another block. The progress was slow, almost invisible. Yet day after day, David showed up. There were days when rain poured outside, when his bed felt too warm and the streets too cold. There were mornings when he questioned whether these short runs mattered at all. But David pressed on, reminding himself that discipline was more important than momentary enthusiasm. He ran, even when he didn't feel like it, and each run became a thread woven into the fabric of his day. As months passed, David's runs grew longer. He began to enjoy the rhythm of his footsteps, the quiet solitude that running brought. His body transformed, but more importantly, his mindset shifted. He stopped seeking motivation and started relying on habit. Running was no longer something he did when he felt inspired. It was simply part of who he was. 6 months after his first hesitant jog, David signed up for a local half marathon. The morning of the race, he was nervous, but he trusted in his training. He ran steadily, pacing himself, never chasing the thrill of speed, but embracing the reliability of effort. When he crossed the finish line, it wasn't just an athletic victory, it was a personal transformation. David had proven to himself that consistency beats motivation every time. David's story is not unique. Every remarkable achievement, whether in sports, business, art, or personal growth, is built on the foundation of daily discipline. The world celebrates moments of brilliance, but greatness is forged in the quiet repetition of small acts, performed faithfully over time. Think of the artist who sketches each morning before breakfast, slowly refining their craft. The student who studies a little every day, building knowledge brick by brick. The entrepreneur who works on their business each night, inching closer to their vision. None of them rely solely on motivation. They rely on the power of consistency. It is not what you do once that defines you, but what you do repeatedly. Consistency does not require heroic effort. It demands commitment to action, even when the excitement wanes. Motivation is like the wind. It comes and goes, unpredictable and fleeting. Consistency is the sail that harnesses the wind, guiding you forward regardless of its strength. When you show up every day, you build momentum, and with momentum, small victories accumulate into extraordinary results. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It is what keeps you moving when motivation is nowhere to be found. The secret is not in grand gestures, but in the daily choices, the decision to run, to study, to create, even when it feels mundane. Over time, these choices compound, yielding results that far surpass anything achieved in bursts of inspiration. If you want to change your life, do not wait for the perfect moment or the surge of motivation. Start today. no matter how small your effort. Embrace discipline, trust the process, and let consistency be your guide. The journey may be slow, the progress invisible at times, but perseverance will carry you through. Remember David, who started with a single block and ended with a marathon. His story is a reminder that your dreams are within reach, not through passionate leaps, but through steady, unwavering steps. Motivation may light the way, but it is daily discipline that leads you to the finish line. Let consistency be your superpower and watch as you transform your aspirations into reality, one day, one step at a time.